Okay, we're talking about organizing data. So the two we're going to look at is dot plots and stem and leaf plots. You've seen these before. So a dot plot basically is you have a list of numbers, and you can only really use this for small lists with a small range. If the range is too big, or if the list of numbers is too big, it doesn't become very practical, but it's good for a small number of entries for a certain range. Okay? So each dot on the number line, you draw a number line, and then each dot on that number line represents a piece of data. Represents one entry in the data set. Okay, so it's an easy way to represent data. You can quickly see the spread, you can quickly see which one has the highest number, etc., etc. But it is difficult to handle as soon as the list gets too big or if the range is too wide. Okay, so I've got an example here. The class takes a quiz and the following results were recorded for the scores out of 10. 5, 4, 3, 6, 7, 4, 7, blah, 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 etc. Okay, organize the data into a dot plot. That's what we're going to do. Up here. Down. Alright, so the first thing you have to do is you have your number line, and so we have to put the scaling. What's the lowest score that we have? 2. What's the highest score? 10. So our number line needs to go from 2 to 10. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? And now for each score that we have, we put a dot above that number. Very straightforward. But the dot needs to be aligned horizontally and vertically. So we've got 5. So we put a dot clearly above 5. 4, 3, 6, 7, 4. So once you have 2 dots, one goes above the other. And 7 again. And the second dot. 8, 10, 4, 9, 10, 3, and 6. Right? And so we've got all our pieces of data and it's sorted into a dot plot. So you can see by looking at it that the most common score is 4, that it's quite spread out across the whole range, and that's basically what you can see. So it's a simple way to represent graphically a set of data. Okay? So that's the first one. Okay. So that's the first one. The dot plot, nice and simple, just a dot that goes above it. A stem and leaf plot is kind of like a table, kind of like a graph, more like a table really. And the stem, which is one column, contains the tens unit or the hundreds unit, and then the leaf has the units. It's like the units column. Each entry has a separate number. Okay? Hands up if you've never seen a stem and leaf plot. Okay, so essentially you've seen one. Alright, so we're going to organize the following into a stem and leaf plot. Look. So we've got here 13, and then we've got scores in the 20s, scores in the 30s, scores in the 40s. So what goes in the stem is the tens column, which is 1, we've got 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so that's the tens column. And then every unit of every score has to go in the leaf. And it has to be in ascending order. Right, so what we have is the lowest is 13, so we put a 3 here. So the way we read it off is 1, 3, that's 13. Next one goes 14, so a 4 goes in here. So that's a separate score. 1, 3, and then 1, 4. The next one up would be 18, so we have an 8, and then a 9. Right, so that's our first 4 scores, which means there's 13, 14, 18, 19. Next one we have is 23. So the 3 goes next to the 2 in the leaf. The stem is 2, the leaf is 3. And then 25, 25. So we put 1 each. It's 2 5s, so we put 2 5s in our stem and leaf plot. And then we have a 27. So a 7 goes here. Then we have 34, 36. And then 47. Alright, so those are all our scores. So we can see from a stem and leaf plot how many scores there are. You can just count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 scores. Later on when we talk about median and mode, you can see that very clearly. You can count out where the median is. And it's kind of a simple way. But again, if the data set's too big, it's not so practical. But you know, it's good for a wide range. You can have quite a wide range in a stem and leaf plot and various things. Alright, any questions about this? Stem and leaf plot? Familiar with this? Alright. So if you could work on 4.6, 4.7 and go ahead and do that, that would be perfect.